Hello. There's a lot of bad noises I just made. Excuse me.
Hi.
Hello. So we are at week 3, I believe. Hold on. I'm still trying to wake up. So, do you have any question before we get started?
Oh, no, sir.
Oh, there's a lot of echoing. Okay, so we're at week 3 required readings. That means by this Sunday, please try to read as much of these as possible. You should be at chapter 4 by Sunday of the Sympathizer. You should have read part 1 called Principles of on Writing Well. You should have read this interview and this article. Okay, so these are slide shares of the chapters I've asked you to look at previously. Use them to refresh your memory as you write your personal essay. These are the available links to watch to inform yourself more about the Sympathizer and its reception, its fame, its success. So take a look at these short videos, and then highly recommend it for you to watch this series called the Vietnam War on PBS special. Wow, they're already up to episode 4, but I'm still processing chapter 1, which lays the foundation for us. If you're confused about the Sympathizer, looking at the first episode of this series on PBS can be helpful because it gives you some background knowledge of how the Vietnam War came to be. So even if you already know much of this war, this series will impress you by informing you more about the unstated or the well hidden facts and things like that. Okay, so our author, the Sympathizer's author, Việt Thanh Nguyen, has website. So I put up his Facebook page here, and I've been following him on Facebook, so you can also do that. He has his own official website, and take a look at what he's doing right now. His tours, his invited events. Wow, he was invited by Charlie Rose. That's impressive. Okay, so these are the recommended, but also the required readings. This one you don't have access to because I decided not to do this with you guys. So, but if you want some basic grammar stuff, sentence working parts, I certainly can make this available to you if that's something that you need. So just let me know. Then you have your response journal number 2, which should be on week 2 required readings. So there's a link leading to that. So any of these bullets, okay? Just like you did with journal 1, you're doing it on week 2 instead of week 1. So you can be sure that next week there'll be journal 3, which is gonna be on week 3 reading response. So that's our routine. I believe you know what to do for this one, a page long. So be sure that you have a page long. Then you go to the personal essay description, and I have provided access to the student sample essay to look at what she has here for us. One student commented after looking at this essay that this student makes the connection to the sympathizer here and asked me whether this is a requirement. And I told him no, but this student went above and beyond and did that without me telling her to. So obviously this student got an A on this paper. So basically you're gonna write your personal, you're gonna write an essay that's gonna explain why and how why you chose your controversial topic, and how does your controversial topic reflect who you are. Okay, so it is an essay. It should be more than 1,500 words. I think that's roughly about 5 pages, double space. And look at what Miss Mantia's essay shows, and maybe you can find a way to write your essay. But the final draft isn't due until next Sunday. For us now, though, we are working on the pre-writing and outlining materials for the personal essay. We're gonna do pre-writing and outlining for all of the writing assignments, the major essays. Okay, so personal essay is considered a major essay, so we're doing this pre-writing. You know that you can do any of these options. So just pick one of them and do your pre-writing. If you know what pre-writing is, maybe you can refresh your memory or teach yourself by just Googling it. Just search on Google. So this should be roughly about half a page long, or if you did a full page, that's okay. If you hand-drawn your concept map or your cluster, if you decide to do this option for pre-writing, then you want to hand draw it, you can just take a picture and submit that. Then after you've done your pre-write, you need to create an outline. So pre-write step 1, outline step 2 of the writing process. And here is your sample. Okay, this is also Miss Mantia, the student who wrote that essay I just showed you. So this is her outline. So take a look at what she's done. And below it, there's this characteristics of the personal essay. And maybe looking at this, you can also understand what the personal essay is and is not. Okay. So with this handout, you should be able to create your pre-write and outline for the personal essay. So as I'm expecting similar to this, okay? So this is what I would expect from each person doing the personal essay. So Miss Mantia here has decided to do her pre-write using brainstorming, right? Brainstorming is when she just jot down a grocery list, so like a bullet list, just things that are on her mind like this, right? Notice that it doesn't have to be complete sentences, but here she does try to come up with her thesis, okay? So that's the whole point with pre-write. You pre-write to hopefully arrive at a thesis statement. Okay, if you know your thesis statement and you know what you want to say, the main point of your essay, you can create your outline easily from that. So I would start with the thesis statement, okay? Try to get it written down. It doesn't have to be well written at this point, but at least have an idea, have a general point for your essay when you pre-write. Okay, stop me at any time when you have if you have a question. So once you are ready, just click next to go to Week 3 Discussions Forum. And there are a few tasks here for us to do. The forum discussion, online discussion, has 2 questions. So please respond to both of these questions. The first one asks you to address why the author, William Zinsser, includes his manuscript or part of his manuscript on Writing Well. So you have to look at the book first before you understand what I'm talking about. Let me see here. I need to go to the book. So I'm going to go to maybe announcement and go to the links. It's not available online anymore, so you have to go get through the book via this way, or save the book onto your own computer, desktop. So you scroll down and look at part 1. So remember earlier part 1, part 1 is one of the bullets for week 3 required readings. So you should have read this part before you go to the discussion forum for this week. As you can see, part 1 only has 38 pages, and it's easy reading, right? It's not as academic as some of the other things that we've read. It's even easier to read than The Curious Writer, so it shouldn't take you that long to read it. But if you take a look at this book and read the chapters, you see that there are places where you will see his Zinsser's handwritten markup manuscript. So this is an example of a manuscript, okay? So why does he do this? What's the point of including pieces of his manuscript here? What's he doing here, okay? So the answer is in reading this. So respond to that question there, and a paragraph should do. And then go to the next question, and you can respond to this question easily if you have viewed the videos and read the interview on the author of The Sympathizer. Okay. So after you posted this, your responses to these 2 discussion questions, when you respond to your classmates' posts, try to engage with them, because this is online discussion, so I would focus on their responses here with this task, okay? Now I'm not gonna hold you accountable for that, so if you don't want to, you can just simply respond to anything that your classmates have written. So the next part is asking you again to look at On Writing Well and write the total of 6 bullet takeaways from that book. So a takeaway is like this, okay? The secret to good writing is to strip every sentence to its cleanest components. So all you do is translate that to how you understand this tip is. So you put this in your own words. So you say, to write well, the secret is to simplify. Okay, so that's what you write for one of your takeaways. Okay. So then I need 6 toilets. 6 toilets. 6 total bullets from you for this task. Then I need you to go and do this. Do this last task here, and this task asks you to visit Vic Thanh Nguyen's Facebook page and his website, and also the video clips that I provided under week 3 reading, required reading post for you, and then post a paragraph reflecting on your experiences visiting those pages and watching those videos. And then don't forget to reply to your classmates. I have not seen, wait a minute, let me double check on this. This is just a page. Sorry, I was in the wrong place. So this is the correct page right here. So I haven't seen any students post yet, so nobody has done this discussion forum. Okay, So once you are ready, click next. Oh, there's no next. So this is week 4. Okay, so that would be it for week 3. Can I help you with anything? With maybe something I said you didn't understand, or anything about the previous weeks? Things like that. Okay.
No.
Just that's it. That's no. Okay. Be sure that you don't suffer in silence, and let me help you if you don't know how to do something.
Okay.
Okay, so just reach me by email, and I'm gonna take attendance. Again, attendance is for early alert. So as long as you attend once a week, you're fine. If you've been not attending the meeting, sorry?
Yes, you scored out. His name is Upon me.
Chung Chung.
Chung Chung.
Yeah.
His name is Upon me.
Thank you, bro.
Scored out. Yeah, that's it.
So thank you for posting your pictures here, your profile picture, because then I know who you are. And again, just get on with your assignment and the due dates. The due date is this Sunday by 11:59. But if you don't think you can make it, the best way is to ask for an extension in advance. So like maybe on Saturday, then you still cannot get some of the assignments done. Maybe you can shoot me an email or send me an inbox message here. And then most likely I'll say yes to let you turn it in late. If you don't notify me and you turn things in late, I will just apply the 10% late penalty, okay?
Yeah, okay. So the due date is 24 September?
The due date is Sunday. Always going to be on Sunday. And so, yes, the due date for week 3 would be Sunday the 24th, just like you said.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? So
okay.
Sunday the 24th by 11:59 p.m. So that's right before midnight. So that's the due date. All right. Any other questions or comments? I haven't been able to grade your assignments yet. So, oh my God, I haven't even touched week 1. So I gotta go do that now to be find. Wow, I haven't even done this. Wow, so this is that. For some reason, I'm behind with this class. I also teach other classes. So I've graded some people to work here, but not everyone. So anyways, I will end the meeting now if you have no other question. I'm so glad that everybody has submitted. That's great. Okay, keep up with the good work. I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay, thank you. See you.
Bye, guys.